everyone. I want to talk to you today about these lying devils that pretend to be preachers on YouTube, such as Edward Pfengan, Bryan Denlinger, um, Robert Breaker, and on and on and on. But specifically, I want to talk about Robert Breaker and Bryan Denlinger, the fake little beef that they have going back and forth between each other. Now, as you see, Breaker's last name is 33 in numerology. Big reason why he was let to become high on the scene and to be able to, have the following that he has. Now, obviously, he's a false preacher like all the rest of them. But, of course, his first name is also 33 and 22 in numerology, which are both very, very important numbers. Because, like I told you guys before, the occult love the number 11. And they think it's the perfect number of the Antichrist. So you see Bryan's number, first name equals 11. Robert's first name equals 33 and also 22 in numerology. So they love the 11 in multiples of itself. So 11, 22, 33, 44, 55, 66, 77, 99, and so on, right? So I'm going to show you now. I just showed you guys both their first names. I showed you guys Robert's last name. Now I'm going to show you Bryan's last name. Okay? Both their last names equal 33 in numerology. Both their first names obviously equal the derivative of 11. Bryan's actually equals 11, and Robert's equals 22 and 33. So these guys, they go back and forth. They pretend like they're arguing with each other, just like the Edward Pfengan, Bryan Anderson, Stephen Anderson, excuse me, 1611. I'll show you again. This is the links they go to get the number 44. Patrick the Baptist, he leads out because so he can get 44. And as you guys can see right there, Edward Pfengan. So I'll show you guys him. Let me PF123. Of course, 44 in numerology. Again, you see right there, Jason Cooley. I mean, guys, come on now. 44 in numerology. Eric J. Phelps. I mean, I could just go on and on. These guys are all occultists. 44 in numerology. John D. Camp. 44 in numerology. I mean, Craig Ledbetter. Oops, sorry guys. 44 and 66 in numerology. David W. Daniels from Chick Flax. It's 44 and 55 in numerology. Again, you get to both the derivatives of 11. Kent Hovind. Again, 44 in numerology. I mean, it's just crazy, guys. Dennis Corti. Which these guys are all fake pastors. Of course, 44 in numerology. And you guys see the lengths that they go to get it. Like Edward Pfengan, Jeff Arnold, Patrick the Baptist, leaving the out, Stephen Anderson only using his first letter, of his first initial, his last name, and then putting 1611 on there. Jeff Arnold. I mean, we could just keep going, and it just doesn't stop. These guys are all occultists. How about Peter Ruckman? Just like oops, sorry. $55. See, these people are all occultists. Kirk Cameron. I mean, you can go on and on. 55. They love it. Let's see King James Video Ministries. 77, okay? You guys need to understand what these people are doing. They're occultists. Bryan Denlinger is an occultist, okay? It's not by coincidence that all of these things equal the same, okay? Oliver Denlinger equals 88 in numerology. Again, you get your 11 derivative. A Call to Judgment, 55. Bible Protector, 55. Alexander Corby, 55. Kirk Cameron, 55. Matthew Conrad, 55. Eric Dameron, 55. Gary Schuer, 55. Paul Wittenberg, 55. Howard Stern, 55. Call for an Uprising equals 88. I mean, I can just keep going on and on and on. Chantry, his moderator, right? His moderator for years, right, equals 33 in numerology. I mean, guys, it just doesn't what does he say? He's a Ruckmanite, right? A Ruckmanite. Isn't that what he always says? He's a Ruckmanite. Ruckmanite equals 33 in numerology. I mean, come on now. Recently, Bryan just did a video where he was disputing the Robert Breaker video where Robert Breaker was dressing like him and said did a My Daddy's Axe video. Why My Daddy's Axe did Bryan cover? Because My Daddy's Axe is 33 and 44 numerology. You guys have to understand how these people work. Now, I would try to show you guys a lot of Bryan's misquotations and stuff like that, but then you guys would just say, well, that's just your interpretation of the Bible or whatever, and you guys won't stop watching your cult leader. So I have to show you guys the methods that these cult leaders are going to, showing you their occultic ties, and they all pretend like they hate each other, like they're fighting against each other. That's all contrived and it's all pretend. Robert Breaker and Bryan Denlinger are not enemies. Neither are Edward Pfengan. It's a act just like Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton act like they, pretend that they hate each other. So I just want to put this truth out there. It's very important to expose these charlatans. I'm called to as a Christian, especially as a King James Bible believing Christian. These people make us look bad, and I just wanted to get this truth out there. So like, comment, share, subscribe. Please share this information as much as you can. Re-upload it. I don't care. Let's just get it out there, and God bless you all.